Hello, today is Monday, May 2nd, 2022. We have someone seems to have turned the empty oil tank into a tiny house. It gotta be cheap, but not sure if there's any significant cost in cutting out the side of the tank. Let's take a look into it. By the way, this is part of my daily English reading effort, purely academic, no intention to fringe upon this article. I'm just trying to read English materials to practice English. Living in a tiny house. How they transformed a rusty tank into a tiny house. Rusty tank into tiny house. In our daily life, we interact with a lot of materials around us. We have been communicating between our dreams and these materials. Some of us like to build a car. Some of us like to build a house. Yeah, Elon Musk. So that's the end of one end of the tank. Here are two Missouri brothers. Tamor, I think the tank is for pressurization too. It's not just oil tank. It looks like a pressurized tank. There are two Missouri brothers, Timur and Rohan, saw the rust material industrial tank as their home renovation project. Home renovation project. Home renovation project. In fact, the story was born as a project of the American TV show You Can't Make It Home, which turns something you never thought of into a tiny house. Rohan Nana left, Kyle Davis center, and Timur Nana, image courtesy of FYI Network. Brothers Timur Nana at Timur_Nana and Rohan Nana started this tiny house project on a plot of land in Missouri with the help of their builder friend, Kyle Davis. Their builder friend. This interesting tiny house project was started by opening the rusty tank with an oxygen source along the perimeter. Opening the rusty tank with an oxygen source. Yeah, that's pressurized tank. Oxygen source along the perimeter with windows at both ends. And the windows at both ends. The side of the tank was opened with an oxygen source to be the entrance door and the veranda, and thus the rusty tank turned into a tiny house. Veranda. Image courtesy of FYI Network still. In front of this tiny house, they have added a large porch with a seating and fire pit, as well as a comfortable platform bed with the views of the surrounding forest. A large porch, from interior is wide open, views of surrounding forest. Very intense daylight enters through the large windows placed at both ends of the tiny house. Indeed. Very intense daylight enters. Since the clinical cylindrical shaped walls are painted with white paint, the brightness of the interior becomes even richer. The bed placed right in front of the window looks very relaxing. Oh, really? Just across the street is a leather sofa and a very simple kitchen area. What? Across the street is a leather sofa and very simple kitchen area. Our style is minimalist and emphasizes the functionality of Scandinavian style. It is extremely important to create a space where the occupants of the tiny house can feel comfortable, say the Nana's brothers. Love what you see. Share your home makeover with us and we'll feature it on our blog. Email us at info@livingtiny.com and tell us about your project. For more tiny house improvement and renovation ideas, click here. Read also this interesting marriage ceremony, which looks like a marriage at a sweatshop. We have very interesting other stories. Wonderful tiny house, A-frame. Yeah, endless article. This abandoned house became a refugee for family. So we learned that several words such as intense daylight, across the street, even though there's no street, veranda, porch, white paint, oxygen source, tank, pressurized tank. What else? What else I learned from this article? Nana's brothers, FYI networks, image, photos, discarded tank, rusty tank, a rusty tank. So we have veranda and porch. Porch has a fire pit and some lying or sitting area. Veranda is the area just in front of the windows, portals, and porch is located just in front of the veranda in turn. So let's go over and what words I can remember or try to memorize. Home renovation project, home renovation project, home renovation project, home renovation project. And brothers, Nana, Timur, Nana, and Verhan Nana. So it's a plural form, Mijori, Mijora. With the help, build a friend, perimeter, veranda, rusty tank, into tiny house. Yeah, comfortable platform bed, no springs, platform bed, platform bed is very large, spacious inside. Intense daylight, I would have said like a lot of daylight, but just one simple word, intense, is just enough, and it summarizes everything. Intense daylight enters through the large windows placed at both ends of the tiny house. Cylindrical shaped walls, cylindrical shaped walls. White paint, a leather sofa, and simple kitchen area. Extremely important career space where occupants potentials can feel comfortable. Yeah, extremely important. That's another good expression. Intense daylight, extremely important. So it's 7:20 in the morning here in Gwangju, Korea. I have to go to work now on foot. I communicate on foot back and forth. It's about 46 minutes one way. Both ways usually 90 minutes to 100 minutes. So each day. Today we don't have to mask outside anymore. There's a mask mandate has been lifted for outdoor activities. So only remaining policy towards the zapping COVID viruses is to wear a mask indoor. Okay, so no outdoor mandate whatsoever. So, but I'm going to wear a mask wherever I go, wherever there is a person, there are people. So we'll have to wait and see. Let's see. I have these shoes. So, yep, I'm about to go outside. Thank you for listening. That's it.